Fair use.
Daily Reflections. This is a book of reflections by AA members for AA members. August 28th. Lightening the Burden. Showing others who suffer how we were given help is the very thing which makes life seem so worthwhile to us now. The dark past is the key to life and happiness for others. Alcoholics Anonymous, page 124. Since I have been sober, I have been healed of many pains, deceiving my partner, deserting my best friend, and spoiling my mother's hopes for my life. In each case, someone in the program told me of a similar problem, and I was able to share what happened to me. When my story was told, both of us got up with lighter hearts. Courage to Change One Day at a Time in Al-Anon, August 28th. I had never dared to trust another person the way I trusted my first Al-Anon sponsor. With faltering self-confidence, I had asked her to sponsor me. I was a mess. Would she have me? I was sure she would turn me down because I thought I was not worth saving. Her positive response really took me by surprise. Gently, she guided me through the steps. I was so desperate to feel better that I was willing to try whatever Al-Anon tool or idea she suggested. I lived, breathed, and ate Al-Anon. One lonely day, I phoned her, crying out in despair that I'd never get the hang of feeling better. What she said at that critical time was, "I don't know anyone who is as willing to work the program as you are." My spirits soared. She had said to me what I couldn't say to myself, but I knew that it was true. I was very willing. In that moment of acknowledgement, I knew I'd be okay because I had what it took. In time, her example helped me learn to give that kind of acknowledgement to myself. I had taken a chance, I had trusted, and as a result, I learned that I was worth saving. Today's reminder: learning to value myself can begin by having the courage to find and use a sponsor. There is a quote from Reinhold Niebuhr, and it reads, "Nothing we do, however virtuous, can be accomplished alone. Therefore, we are saved by love." Just for today, Daily Meditations for Recovering Addicts, August 28th. The Light of Exposure. These defects grow in the dark and die in the light of exposure. Basic text, page 32. The fifth step asks us to share our true nature with God, with ourselves, and with another human being. It doesn't encourage us to tell everyone every little secret about ourselves. It doesn't ask us to disclose to the whole world every shameful or frightening thought we've ever had. Step 5 simply suggests that our secrets cause us more harm than good when we keep them completely to ourselves. If we give in to our reluctance to reveal our true nature to even one human being, the secret side of our lives becomes more powerful. And when the secrets are in control, they drive a wedge between ourselves, our higher power, and the things we value most about our recovery. When we share our secret selves in confidence with at least one human being, our sponsor perhaps, or a close friend, this person usually doesn't reject us. We disclose ourselves to someone else and are rewarded with their acceptance. When this happens, we realize that honest sharing is not life-threatening, the secrets have lost their power over us. Just for today, I can disarm the secrets in my life by sharing them with one human being. Today, Emotions Anonymous, August 28th. Reflection for today. In the fourth step, we write down not only our character defects, but we also list our positive traits. Why can't I realize the power I have to improve my emotional health by using these gifts, these traits, which make me feel good about myself and make those around me feel good too? My sense of humor is number one on my list of positive qualities. The best person to use it for is me. Laughing at myself helps me to be humble and to accept myself even when I goof. When others are down and I can make them laugh, we both benefit. Meditation for today. Help me to develop a sense of humor and appreciate laughter in my life. Today I will remember, I believe God is a healer and that laughter is one of God's prescriptions. Strengthening my recovery. Meditations for adult children of alcoholics, dysfunctional families. August 28th. Boundaries. I am more aware of how I overstep my boundaries and how I try to force things to work the way I want them to work. BRB, page 414. We were vulnerable as children in dysfunctional homes. We experienced no one who was able to set healthy boundaries and maintain them. In ACA, we learn to see the importance of boundaries by practicing the steps and by identifying and working on our character defects. We learn to recognize boundaries that have been crossed, including when we do it to others. We feel free when we set new boundaries. Progress happens one day at a time. The ACA program also helps us recognize manipulative behaviors, which is usually a companion for those with boundary issues. If we're the manipulator, we begin to see that our attempts to change others will eventually fail. In the meantime, they'll only complicate things. As we grow stronger, understanding boundaries places everything in perspective. To help us stay focused, we look to step 10. Continue to take personal inventory, and when we were wrong, promptly admitted it. It allows us to inventory our thoughts and actions on a regular basis. This keeps our impulsive natures in check so we recognize boundaries in everyday life. The affirmation reads, "On this day as my identity and values become more clear, I will work to become consistent in setting my own boundaries and honoring the boundaries other people set." Please share, subscribe, like, and most of all, be the you that you are created to be. To remember that you are not alone and that recovery is possible, one day at a time.